Welcome back to week 2 of the marketing challenge, in which no one knows about my app and I'm trying to get exposure on my app Fyndo. So what's happened this week? This week I released version 2.1, which included some new features and localization, which I used Claude to help me with the localization of the app. It's been pretty well accepted, I believe. Just looking at stats, we've had some new download in Germany, which is good, because that was one of the languages that the app was localized for. I did a quick short about the localization side of 2.1, so that'll be in the description below. I'll leave a link to that short so you can go and check it out to see all the language that we have focused on. So one of the things someone asked me in the comments of the last video was, I mentioned that I was going to update the keywords, and they asked me what I was updating them to. So I will, if you want to pause the video, a screenshot of the keywords will appear on screen now, so pause the video so you can check them out. I've changed the keywords. Version 2.1 got released in the early part of this week, and we have started to see some increase in impressions. So the stats for last, I'll compare them with last week and obviously the current week that's just ending. From June 1st to June 6th, my impressions were 79. From June 7th to June 12th, the impressions had actually gone up to 122 for the week. So that's very good. I'm not sure whether the keywords are helping there, but potentially they are. Product page views. This is where I was most impressed. I hadn't changed the screenshots yet. However, June 1st to June 6th, I had 3 product page views. And from June 7th to June 12th, I had 19. So that's really good. I'm really pleased with that. And then from my first time downloads from the previous week and the current week have stayed the same at 1. So I'm not sure what I need to be working on to try and get the conversion of product page views, because that's obviously increased quite a lot, into downloads. So I'm not quite sure what I need to be doing next. So I think doing a bit of research, I think it's because I don't have any app ratings yet. I did a short about that on Friday, about not having any ratings.
Currently has 0 App Store ratings.
So I've kind of set myself a sub-challenge for the current week coming. I will be setting myself a goal of trying to achieve 10 App Store ratings. Doesn't matter whether it's 1-star, 2-star, 5-star. I just want to get those App Store ratings, because if it's 1-star and someone says, oh, this app's not very good because of such and such, then I can release a feature or a bug fix or something that will help improve that 1-star app rating. If people have used it and they've say it's a 5-star, then great. But like the whole purpose of this process is so that I can learn, improve the app, and obviously vastly improve my marketing skills and how to market apps as an indie developer. So if you are watching this video today, or whenever you're watching it, and you have used Fyndo and you have found it useful or not useful, if you can leave an App Store review, that will be great, because I think that will help gain some momentum in getting people to convert from a product page view to a download. So that is my next focus for the upcoming week, is to try and get more downloads. The goal was to have 100 downloads by the end of June, for the lifetime of the app. So the app was released on the 5th of November, and at the time I started this journey, I only had 26 downloads, something like that, and I want to now make it to 100 by the end of June. So we're obviously coming into the 3rd week of June. Hopefully we can increase those downloads and get those product page views converted to downloads. That's the end of this week's update, and I'll see you next week.